Hey folks, Nick Tucker here with Nick Knows Nerf. Sorry for the unplanned video, but that is okay because I just got a letter. As the title says, the Omnia Pro deal. Basically, every once in a while, if you follow and are logged on to the Dart Zone email newsletter thing, you get in a little heads up on deals that you can get when ordering directly from Dart Zone. Now, I ran into an interesting deal that I could not resist. It was an Omnia, and honestly, I want to say it was supposed to be a Gen 2, but my package says Gen 3, so it might actually be a modern Omnia, the top line. I don't know, but I am excited, which is about a $50 blaster. Nothing wrong with that. $50 blaster, that's great. Considering that the battery pack that's in it and is also in my beloved Venom Pro is $20 by itself. Okay. Well, as part of it, they were throwing in a 200 round box of Nitro Shock darts, I believe the half darts, and 3 additional of the old style half dart magazines. The magazines and the darts were $50 worth of material. So you're getting $100 worth of stuff for $50. And since I've been meaning to buy some more half darts, and I need more magazines for my different pro loadouts, especially for my older blasters, I essentially got a free Omnia. But I've been waiting for it to come in the mail. It came. And if there's one thing I love doing for you guys, it is an unboxing. So, gonna crack right into this. Came literally just minutes ago. And honestly, I needed good news. With the business with my water heater having been out and a few other things going on, this is a rough... Oops. I will have to call them back. This is a rough time of year. So, I needed to crack on. Now, let's see, I don't want to dox myself too much, but let's look at the box. What we have is, done it. Full auto, complete auto, Omnia Pro. Now, this basically was meant to pair up with my beloved Outlaw as a loadout. You have a primary, you have a secondary. Dart Zone does this a lot in colors, to the point that that's the reason that Dart Zone has released the Outlaws, I think, in green to match the Striker 2.0 and the Venom Pro, and in that pale blue, which was a choice they made to match the new, shoot, there's a couple pale blue blasters coming out too. But let's see what we have in here, because I want to make sure I got it. We have the Omnia. And I'm going to take this bad boy, I'm going to set it down. I know it's exciting, I just want to make sure I have everything else. Looks like 200 half darts. Yay! In the cardboard shipment, and this should be 3 bags. We're going to do this in kind of reverse order because my unboxing is unboxing. And we're going to go right here. Hi. So, anytime I can get the equivalent of a free blaster for things I probably would order anyway, I'm going to jump. And it did. It came with 3 of the 15-round banana clips. These guys. Now, a little bird told me that they'll be selling the new ones in 2 packs for $10, but the new ones don't have the old style, and I have to admit, I'm a sucker for the old look. So I'm really excited to have these. And so those came in. This is really cool. Now, it says half dart length, half length. I want to see which type these are. So I'm just going to crack this box open real quick. Now remember, the blaster itself comes with darts, and it comes with at least one magazine. I think two. The Omnia is kind of an interesting beast because the Omnia is one of those blasters. The only way to get it is to order it directly from Dart Zone themselves. It's not one that they sold at Wally World or wherever. Oh, they are. They are. Never seen this packaging, but look at this. 200 nitro shot darts. Guess who's been needing to play with the nitro shot darts? I'll grab one. These. Oh no, these are bamboo. Oh, look at the bamboo. Okay, I will take 200 bamboo darts. I thought they were not going to be nitro shot. I am happy as a lark to get my front mitts on some bamboo darts because I kind of like them. In a few of the plunger springers, I find that the bamboos actually perform just a little bit better because they seal still, but they have less resistance. So you're really going to get that pop. So that's good quality hard ammo, getting there and doing what needs done. Let me check something. Cool. So, and this probably won't be a long video because, amongst other things, you heard my phone ring. And my phone almost never rings unless I'm doing something. So we're going to crack this open. Oh, what's the back say? Does the back say anything? Oh, it does. You've got the charge cable. You've got the battery. 3 modes, single, burst, and full auto. You know I'm all about that action. Got the standard front IR sight, the vertical. Those are actually much better sights when you practice with them for finding long distance ranges, for calculating your arcs. That's what's really going to set you up. So it's 150 feet, 45 meters. That usually gives you a ballpark of the optimal FPS, at least in Dart Zone blasters. And it comes with 30 and, one magazine. See, I'm going to tell you this. If you are a company and you are making blasters, more than one magazine, please. At least 2, although 3 is the sweet spot. It's one thing X-Shot has done better than anybody else. They give us the bulk mags. We need them. But, let's see. Let's look at this beast. Oh, it does give multiple. Oh, cool. Does it say 2 mags? Or does it not? No, it doesn't say that you get 2. Interesting. Very interesting. We got some instructions I'm going to look at in a bit. And how to charge it, everything you need to know there. We have do not send it to the store. We know that. We have the Dart Zone blasters little shopping list. Now, I think the waffle darts are some of the best blast darts all in all. Although the red chili darts, if you can get them, are easier to find in the grass. So what we'll do is I will unpack everything. And let me, oh my goodness, I'm doing this off camera. Let me see. I know this is the interesting part, but this was a great deal. Now, I know they're having another and possibly even better deal if you can fork out the $120. Let's see. So I like these. These magazines are kind of like a hybrid between the old gray plastic ones and the new thinner ones. They have a little bit of flex because of the slots. Not sure what. Oh, I assume the slots were in the design for the gray ones because they weren't using transparent plastic, so you could see where your dart is. But I am a sucker for clear parts in a blaster. I'm a product of the 90s. Well, a product of the 80s, but I flourished in the 90s and early aughts. So that's nice. So they at least give you a reload. That makes me happy. They didn't put it on the box, which is probably part of why it didn't sell so well. But now I've heard some people say these aren't so good. I'm going to have to mess with it, which means I'm going to have to charge it. iPro, Dart Zone Max. So these would have gone to Target or Kmart. The Max line goes to Target. The Pro line goes to Walmart under the Adventure Force line. I don't think I ever saw these on Target shelves. Sorry. Is there a way? I suppose I could cut the backs off, but let's see. Now, I do like, there are some aspects of this I really like immediately. One of my favorite things about this blaster already is its profile. And I say that because what is the, oh, there's one over here. Okay. Let's get a feel for this bad boy. Oh. Wait a second. That looks like an end strike. Is that a, look at that. That's a Nerf stock. Oh, okay. I can see what you're rocking with. What we got here, and then oh, so that means even if I weren't using this, which I may really like, it's dang okay. It will have no problem with a single point or double point sling. That makes me happy. This is built like a tank. Oh, baby. How was I supposed to know? I'm really gonna love this. I don't quite know why the front of the barrel has this much dead space, but it's big enough that it shouldn't interfere. Now, I'm gonna have to load these. I just want to check the drop. Oh, okay. Double wide trigger. How's the trigger pull? Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to feel the rev up on this. It doesn't need a foregrip. It does not. Oh, it does not need a foregrip at all. Boom, boom. So I am very pleased with the layout of this guy. It's fitting me pretty well. Do I want to go that extra notch? Oh, I do. I really do. See, I can get my cheek down. And that's one thing a lot of blasters just don't have, that right height variance. And if you look, there's been so much, and I love them, but there's so much vertical drop from where your point of aim to the barrel that it really does start to affect how you aim. So this is actually pretty darn nice. Now, I know a lot of guys that prefer their Picatinny, but I can almost get a C-clamp. It's a little different. I will give it that. It's a little different, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. They should have been selling these just in bulk. I would have bought a ton of them. I mean, this is beautiful. Now, they do have 3D prints for this design, I believe, or something very similar. But, oh, that makes me happy. Although I'm tempted to throw a worker stock on the back end. The other thing is, oh, it does. A lot of people beg for the gravity drop. That is not something that is absolutely necessary in my book. It is fascinating, though. So I'm going to be dropping this, popping that. Let's see. Nope, I'm going to have to charge it before I can use it, which is fine by me. It's been in the bin for a while, but for a really nice, really quick, and the turnaround was not bad on this at all, blaster, I can't complain. I mean, I wonder, can I get there? I want to check something here. This is going to sound a little odd, but oh, okay. This is nice, but this rev trigger, pop, 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 pop. Now, let me see. Most people write I dominant, so they're figuring you're going to pull one of these. Okay, that's not bad. But, the ergonomics are a choice. It's like it's almost there, but not quite. A lot of times you just have to pick up a new blaster and get a feel for it. So I'm definitely going to have to run this through, get it charged. Jam door open. Jam door opens. Can I see the flywheels? No. That is not much of a jam door. Eek. It's a tiny jam door. But still makes for a decent blaster. I'm not having a problem with this purchase at all. Especially since it technically, I mean, it counts as 5 mags, 30 darts, which is not bad. A charger that I can use on my other. It's got the same kind of sights as a Nexus Pro, which means I am intimately acquainted with them, and I will also be shopping for new. Not that I bash the Nexus Pro sights, but I do tend to prefer something a little more how do I put this? A little less precise and a little more reflex sighty. Because this is definitely made for absolutely bombing, for reaching out and touching somebody. But I also know that these have been between $3 and $6 just for the sights, and a lot more if you went on Etsy to get something similar. So you gotta always factor in the costs. And sometimes you're just getting a blaster for a deal. Now I know I am behind in posts. I have several blasters I need to review. I still have to do a breakdown on the Books for Blasters program, which really went well. I might as well just tell you guys about it now, and you can check later. The Books for Blasters program. I'm sorry, the Blasters for Books. I'm dyslexic. I get my own program group, but the Blasters for Books program I donated 53 blasters. So since I set my blasters when I retail them at $10, that means I donated $530 worth of blasters. I think I got a few more in there, so I'll have to double check. But that isn't what's important. What's important is that we had, I want to say, 20 some odd kids out. And we had the adults. We got a bunch of adults to come out and play. And we had staff versus the patrons versus the teens. And nobody was really keeping count, so we're not really going to worry about it. But it was a blast, and I am very big in public service. You guys know that. I believe that the best thing you can do is give back to the community, because the communities give to you. So I'm going to have to get my screwdriver out and unbox this. Charge the battery. So unfortunately, I don't get to give you guys a live firing demo. But just initial impressions. Oh, okay. The ergo is a little weird. I mean, I like what this could be, but it's almost not quite right. And I kind of wish they'd put a rail here so we could add one, but I don't need one. Although if there was a straight rail and then an angled that way grip, ooh, I might have to see if there's a kit like that. Because if not, I may have to do some modding. It's a crazy thought, but that's crazy. Never stopped me. But yeah, this really, guys, and I don't mean to muzzle flash you, but take a look. I like the profile. I'm using the red light on my camera to kind of get a sight feel. This feels like it's going to be a beast. I'm going to have to get used to thumb switching, which I don't know if I'll be able to do. This may be a right-handed kind of situation. I do very much wish that the grips were the controls were ambidextrous, but having single burst and full auto makes this a very, very versatile blaster. And it does run on the same battery as my Nightingale. This is cool. So we've covered this. I'm not going to be able to shoot it because I have to charge it. Not the end of the world, but there we go. Close that down. Yeah, you can flat sight that. Actually, quite comfortably. It's like the back end is beautiful. I still have to get the right feel on the front end because I almost want to be here. Oh, okay. I'm seeing where you live. You live actually 2 fingers on the mag, 2 fingers on the blaster, thumb resting on the flywheel cage, a little bit of pressure forward to lock in. Okay. That looks like that's how it's going to work. So I'm really looking forward to using this, guys. I am really looking forward to running this through its paces. I don't really like the way that this. I don't think that's an anchor point. This might have to go single sling when all is said and done, but that doesn't bug me much. So that is done. I'm way too well here. Let's crack these guys open for just a second, because I'm actually very, very accustomed to using these. And what I want you is feel, drop one. I want to feel the build difference. Because these are actually a lot stouter. They sound creakier, but because they have the intersecting supports, they're a bit sturdier. These are just nice. But I mean, this is a full loadout. I mean, well, it's not full loadout. This is all the support I need for a standard primary, or at least the full. Now, see, I like to run a Springer and a like Flywheeler. I like to have one of each. It just seems to give me a good tactical all around when I'm blasting. Very often, I like the Springer as my primary long range, and then transition to something a little closer range. Now, those of you who know me know I also am an absolute pistol nut. So this and the Outlaw feel like they go together. They feel nicely matched, and it would be terrible. I am hoping to do some leather working and make holsters for my Outlaws. And yes, you can 3D print the holsters, but I also have this problem of loving these guys. And yes, I know on a pro level field, these have almost no purpose other than extreme short range. God help us all. But you can hide to it, have 2 of these under, and nobody's going to care, and they come online. So it's all about finding blasters that work for you. 5 mags, 30 darts. Oh, I'm sorry, 230 darts. And an Omnia Pro blaster with iPro, and of course the battery charger, which this is the nice battery charger. I like the battery charger cable. Seems like a really, really good deal, and I'm glad I hit it. I can't use it till I go through and get her charged up, which is fine and dandy. I'll see which darts it likes, but see, this is $20. This is $30 to buy 2 mags. Okay, so $50. This is $50 in magazines, roughly, of this style. Okay, now this is where it gets weird because this is 30 darts, but 30 darts, 100 half darts, and I'm going to equate these with the Adventure Force Embers because that's what I usually get. Those are running $10 for 100, so 30 would be $3. Yeah. All in all, this is a great deal. And you want to watch Dart Zone for great deals because they're. Now, I want to say it ended up being, that was without shipping. Shipping was 17 more bucks. So, by that logic, I got these three, and the 20 and the 200 darts for $50, and the blaster itself for 17. If I saw an Omnia Pro new in box for $17, I'd bend over backwards to get it. You gotta think math-wise like that. This is just gonna make my older blaster loadout so sweet. So I'm very happy at what's coming down the pipe. I'm looking forward to a few things from Dart Zone that I hear are coming. I am way too happy to have 5 of these mags. It makes me happy. And let's be honest, the slight banana mag makes it so nice because everybody who's used a Talon mag at least once has tried to run them backwards because you put the dang thing in wrong. It's a hazard. So this, magnificent. I have 0 complaints as long as when I charge it, the battery works. If the battery doesn't work, I'm going to have to hound them. But thanks for the deal, Dart Zone. Thanks for letting me know about it. And, okay, so what I have to fill in. In case you missed it, the 53 kids came out. I'm sorry, no, I donated 53 blasters this year. People are now donating because they've heard they can. So the program, I can do more foam flinging at the library with other people donating blasters, and then I just have to go down to the library with some of the Clorox wipes to clean them out, inspect them, make sure they haven't been modded to be crazy, and they're good to go. This is wonderful. It's also something I need to tell you guys, and that's this. I'm not going to get misty-eyed, but something was donated to the library for the express purpose of hooking me up. In thanks for all the service I've been doing to the library for quite some time, they gave me a beautiful, beautiful rival nemesis. Thanks. Anyway, I love this. 100-round hopper. They gave me a bunch of rifle balls, but they're already, since they were in a baggie in my drawer of rifle balls. But I don't know. I'm thinking of doing a library paint job for this or something special. I'd love advice. Hit me up in the comments what you think, if I should do something to commemorate this. I think at least I'm going to put in gold Sharpie, Blasters for Books 2025, and just keep that separate. So should I come across more of these, I never accidentally, give up this particular one, because this one means the world to me. And I did not want. I told the library, please, please, auction this, give this away. I don't need it. And the response from the kids was, "No, you do, Mr. Tucker. No, you do, Nick. Come on. I'm not used to appreciation. I'm not used to good treatment." So I did not get misty-eyed. I really didn't. Anyway, guys, what's coming down the pipe? I am way behind on reviews. I'm way behind on range days. I've had some cataclysms in my local area. I want to do some more stuff with the double punch. I want to do do some custom footage with the ECS 12, which is one I've been looking for a very long time, because this little beauty comes with an integrated blaster. The only sin being, while the monitor has a lovely crosshair on it, which gives you this great digital sight, the blaster doesn't. Other than that, it's not very remarkable, but gosh, is it beautiful. And I can't help loving the idea of having an integrated cam. So I actually had to go out and get an old SD card. I'm going to be running this and doing some shooting with it just for S&G. Maybe record a blaster battle with some friends, family, whoever, maybe with the kids. To the folks who asked me, where's the footage from the library program? Because there's so many children and people in the Z public, I'm not comfortable showing footage without a whole lot of parental permission slips. And even then, there's such an easy chance. We had people driving by blaring music to get struck. It's just not something that's feasible for the safety of my streams. So we have handled that. The next blasters I'm going to be reviewing are, actually, I want to, the X-Shot Orbit came in, which surprised me. X-Shot made essentially an Atlas, possibly better. Gonna have to do a side-by-side comparison on that. I may be the last person who loves Rival, but I'm going to do everything in my power to keep it alive. Even starting to get the pieces to trash bash a homemade Rival blaster. So stick around for that. We don't have anybody in the chat, and I've got some things to do. So, guys, support your local libraries and keep flinging foam, okay? No matter how old you get. You can be a gray-haired goofball who walks with a cane and still has a blaster in the other hand. Lord knows I am. Stay strapped or get clapped, and I'll see you on the next episode of Nick Knows Nerf. Toodles.